Happy Monday, everyone. Today we're going to do a reader's theater from the Snowy Day, which I've read in my homeroom. And if you're doing this at home, of course, you don't have a group to do it with, but we will do it as a group at some point, so it's kind of fun. So the way that you read these, you don't actually say narrator one. That's just telling you who's speaking. So just practice reading it out loud. It's a great story. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It's covered everything as far as I can see, said Peter. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And then you can finish. It's 2 pages, but it's fun. It's just about his adventure out in the snow. Now, today you're reading a fun nonfiction book. I think they're all fun, but you can see by the title, Museums, which a lot of people think of as boring places, but museums full of surprises. So when you look at the cover, it should surprise you because people have some very bizarre kinds of museums, or different might be a better way to say it. So this is an informational book, which means it's nonfiction. It's giving you information about museums. Now, it's a little bit surprising. The writer helps you learn about what a museum is. So museums full of surprises. Because it's nonfiction, there's a table of contents. So wild collections, chocolate museum, dog collar museum, lawnmower museum, toilet museums, a museum of old games, and then internet museum. So you should always look at the table of contents because it lets you know what's coming up. So the pictures are pretty amazing in this book too, because you just almost can't believe that people have a museum for some of this strange stuff. So make sure you look at the pictures, you read the captions, you look at the heading. So the heading says Wild Collections. The picture has something hanging up on a wall, and then it says famous people write their names on the hot dog buns in this collection. So those are all hot dog buns with autographs on them. Kind of interesting. So a museum is a collection of things. That's what this page is telling you about. So usually the collections have some kind of a theme. You know, like this one is all hot dog buns. So if you look at page 4, this museum is of course a museum of chocolate. And this one you would find in Germany, which if you look in the back of the book, you'll get to it. They have a map of the world and where all these museums are. It'd be fun to go to some of these. So this page tells you about how chocolate comes from a bean. The next page, there's the dog collar museum. So some of the dog collars are like 500 years old, which is kind of crazy. That's a long time ago. And you look at the spikes that are on there. It's just super interesting. So this museum of dog collars is in England. Now, when you look at this one, the heading, it says a lawnmower museum. So it shows you a couple of interesting pictures, and in the text it'll tell you what's going on in these pictures. So the invention of a lawnmower is of course changed over time quite a bit, so you'll read about a lot of those changes. The next section is an interesting one. It's an actual, well, there's 2 toilet museums. So one is in India and one is in Korea, and very interesting pictures. So that's an actual king's toilet that you're looking at. And then there is the actual museum, which they make look like an actual toilet. If you look at the top, and you can go up there. And then your parents would probably like this one because some of these old games they may recognize. So a museum of old games, this one is actually in the United States in San Francisco. So we could visit that one a little easier than some of these other ones. So as you read, just be thinking about how museums help people understand how all kinds of things are invented and developed over time. All kinds of things. And just how people kind of appreciate some of these older things and like to share them. All right, enjoy. Remember, when you're done, take the quiz.